Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Jaxon Rowe of Port Huron Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Yeah, just the coming off a pretty good season. Just tell me how it went.
The season went great. We had a lot of high expectations this season, and I feel like we met all the expectations. We're graduating, I think, about like five, six seniors. Three of them are going to go play college football at Wayne State in Siena. So that was really good. And I feel like overall the season went great. I know we came short the first round to King, lost to them by like two touchdowns, but they're a top team in Michigan, and I feel like we played really good against them.
Yeah. So I mean, just to accomplish what you guys did in the regular season. I know obviously when you go up against a really, really good team like that. But just, looking back, what were some of the big moments that you guys had this year?
Some of the big moments we had this year was definitely beating Northern since they beat us last year. So coming out and beating them, especially 34-0, a shutout, that's crazy because normally it's always a close game, one touchdown type of game, but that was a great win. And to win out our league again, win the MAC again. So that was great to win the MAC.
Yeah. Um, this year I know playing linebacker. What was that like for you? How do you feel like, you did at that and what was it just like to be a part of this defense?
Oh, I loved it. I love being a part of this defense. It was like a brotherhood. Everybody came together and worked together as a team. Linebacker, I feel like I did pretty good this year. I had a couple sacks, couple interceptions, led the team in interceptions. Um, Overall, it was just a great experience. I love playing with everybody on the team, and most of everybody's coming back because we're all basically juniors. So we're gonna have a really, really good team this year.
Yeah. Well, next year. I mean, it's still technically 2024.
Yeah, next year.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I know you talk about that. I mean, almost having everybody back. Um, I know that's exciting it's exciting for any time for a head coach, but you know,
Hmm.
the I know that this is kind of like there's those classes that a lot of people are, waiting for and all that stuff. It's like wait till these guys, are seniors and all that stuff. But what just like kind of tell me the bond that you guys all have together.
The bond, it's great. I mean, we've all known each other since we were like 7 years old, starting first grade, playing tackle, a little football league that we have down here, and building all the way up. And we're looking back at it, like we really just been playing all together, like since we were little. And now we're all high school is about to graduate, so we've been playing with each other for like 8, 7 years, and it's just great. The bond's great. I mean, we're all friends. We're not in trouble. We don't get in trouble or anything. We all stick together, and when big moments happen, we just all do it together on the football field, and we all in the weight room together. And yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I know with the winter and all that stuff. I know obviously, staying in shape, of course, with basketball. By the way, how's that just tell just how is the basketball season going for you guys so far?
basketball season is going great. We started off 0-3 to start the season off. It wasn't how we wanted it. We played three pretty tough teams, but we bounced back. We got two wins right now, so we're 2-5 right now, two and three, and then we're playing a game tomorrow at Croslex for tournament championship.
Yeah. So, with just balancing, the season, I know that I know you try to get to, workouts when you can. What's it just like balancing, with basketball and football?
Oh, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of working out and conditioning, like going from football and basketball. I mean, you're already coming conditioned, but for basketball, you got to be way more conditioned. Like on a daily, we start off sometimes with practice in the morning for basketball, so like 5:30 in the morning. Then we'll go to school, and then we have something called basketball theory or football theory, and then we'll lift from like 1:45 to 2:30, and then right after that we go right to practice, and then we go home, and then some of us go right to the gym and get another workout in, and then homework, and just repeat every day.
Yeah. Next year I know a lot of things are gonna, change for you personally. What's I know you're gonna have some new responsibilities next year. You ready to take those on?
Yeah, I'm ready to take it on. I feel like it's going to be a challenge, and that's what I love. I love challenges, and I love leading teams. I like being a leader on the field. So I think quarterback's going to be a good spot for me and for the team too.
Yeah, did forget that. Of course, you know, with being the QB and all that, I know a lot of people were waiting, for their time and stuff. But what's it going to be like, to come into this season? This is a big, big year for you. Everyone wants to be the QB and all that stuff, and you get to be that. Now you get to be that person.
Yeah, it's a big role. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people want to be it, but if you want to be it, you got to make sure you got to be a leader on the field and off the field too, staying on top of your homework, making sure everybody's staying right. And I feel like the season is going to be a good season for us too because we added two MAC Red teams to our schedule, and Anchor Bay and I think it's Stevenson or something. I don't know. It's some pretty good team. So I think we're gonna have a pretty good season this year. And then of course the Crosstown Showdown, that's always a show. So that'll be pretty good.
How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
I'm what I do is I normally get a nice little meal in, like a sub or something, and then put my headphones on, get taped up, and just zone in, lock in, and just put all the distractions to the side and just focus on winning and working as a team.
Okay. I must ask this, Jackson. What is on your playlist?
My playlist is I like to listen to a lot of Drake and Little Baby.
Okay. Okay. What all right. I'd like to let's get in Jackson's head a little bit. What do you think about like right before a game?
Um, I think about how the game's gonna go. Like I feel like when I'm like thinking like when the game's about to start, I'm just like, all right, it's game time. Like I gotta lock in. Like just me against the other team, and then we all just gotta work together. Like it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of hard. Like
Yeah.
you just gotta just focus. Don't let no distractions get to you. Like let's say if there's a student section out there and they're starting chants and everything, you just gotta zone that out, and just lock in.
Yeah. All right. It's and then lastly, what are you mostly gonna, focus on, this off season and really heading into the summer?
I'm gonna be focusing on getting stronger, faster, and getting my name out there for colleges. That's the goal. College is for sure the goal, and I want to make sure I can get as much exposure as I can. And I also want to do that for my teammates too. I want to make sure my teammates have some good exposure too if they want to go out there and play college football. And expectations for the summer, every day workout. We're gonna start doing two a days with just the players, so we can get extra workouts in and run on the track, and probably go to the hills and run in the sand too in the summer.
Okay. All right. All right, Jackson, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
All right.
All right. Favorite player growing up? This can be any sport.
Any sport? All right. Favorite player growing up? Probably Marcus Mariota.
Okay. Favorite, let's see, favorite team to root for.
Got to go with the Lions, hometown.
Okay. Best football moment from this past season.
Getting a almost a pick six against our rivals, Port Huron Northern, almost taking it back.
Yeah. Favorite movie.
Space Jam,
What's your go-to place for food?
Jersey Mike's.
Okay. And finally, what's a TV or streaming show that you're into now or were into in the past?
Um, I like to watch like All American
Okay.
and like Otter Banks.
Yep. All right. All right. Well, Jackson, thank you so much for taking the time to talk, and best of luck the rest of this basketball season. And we'll talk to you right before football starts.
Thanks, and thank you for having me.